You know what's crazy? No one ever starts a relationship thinking it's going to fail. Every couple believes there'll be that one exception. But in 2025, more relationships are ending faster than ever. And it's not because people don't want love, it's because we've forgotten how to keep love. So today, let's talk about the real reasons most relationships fail and what we can do to make yours last. This is Dating to Win, the show where we get real about modern dating. No fluff, no BS, no sugarcoating, just honest conversations about what it takes to actually connect in today's modern dating world. Here's where it starts. It starts with expectations. Social media and dating apps have convinced us that love should look like this. It should look perfect. We see couples traveling, smiling, taking matching selfies, and we assume that's what real love should look like. But what we don't see are the arguments, the silent nights, the insecurities. We've become addicted to the idea of love, not the reality of it. When you're chasing perfection, you're setting yourself up for disappointment because real relationships, they're not highlight reels. They're daily choices that we make. And the moment things stop being easy, I'll tell you, too many people run. We've traded patience for a blast of dopamine. And the truth is, real connection, it doesn't come from swiping right. It comes from showing up even when it's sometimes hard to show up. Most relationships don't fail because of cheating or money. They fail because people can't communicate. And let's be honest, a lot of people have never learned how to disagree with love. They either shut down, they explode, or they play the silent treatment games. But communication isn't about winning arguments. It's about understanding if one person always has to be right, both people are going to end up losing. And this is big. Emotional immaturity kills love faster than infidelity ever will. Because you can't build forever with someone who runs every time a situation gets uncomfortable. The strongest relationships are built by two people who know how to repair after a fight, not to avoid it, not to ignore it, but repair from it. Another reason so many relationships fall apart, people never talk about where they're actually going in that relationship. See, you can love someone deeply and still not be compatible with that person in the long term. For example, do you both want kids? How do you handle money? What kind of lifestyle do you each want? And these aren't boring topics. These are relationship survival questions that have to be discussed. Compatibility isn't just chemistry, it's really logistics. Because if your visions don't align, the relationship becomes a slow drift. You wake up one day and realize you're in two completely different worlds. And here's another big one. People stop trying. In the beginning, it's all effort, planning dates, constant compliments, constant surprises. Then one day, comfort turns into complacency. You stop dressing up for each other. You stop saying thank you to each other. You stop doing the little things that made your relationship so special. And this one's important, especially for married couples with young children. I hear it all the time. I love my children so much, I put them first. But sometimes by putting your children first and neglecting your relationship with your spouse, you're actually hurting that child in the long run because that child grows up watching two parents who are disconnected, who love that child deeply, but have stopped loving each other. And kids can feel that energy. They notice when mom and dad are on different pages. And the greatest gift that you can give your child is showing them what a healthy, loving partnership should look like. Relationships fail not because love disappears, but because people stop doing what they did in the beginning of the relationship. Remember, love is a verb, and if you don't water it, it will die. So how do you make your love last? I think the first thing you need to do is learn to communicate through conflict and not around it. The second thing you should do is be emotionally available. Don't be a reactive person. The third thing, never stop dating your partner. Have honest check-ins about your goals and your growth in your relationship. Love doesn't fail. people do. But when two people are willing to keep learning and growing together, that's when love will last forever. And if this episode hit home for you today, do me a favor, share it with someone who you think needs to hear it today. And remember, great relationships aren't found, they are built. This is Dating to Win. Thank you for listening on the podcast. Thank you for watching on the YouTube channel. And make sure you subscribe because every week we come to you with new episodes. And remember, we're not just dating, we're dating to win. And I'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for listening to Dating to Win. If you're serious about improving your dating game, don't miss an episode. Hit the subscribe button or go to youtube.com/datingtowin25. Good luck out there, and we'll see you on the next episode of Dating to Win.